All rise. Judge Vonda court is now in session. Case number JVB 1013, case of the Jacksons.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Ms. Jackson?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court.
I did.
Okay, what's going on?
So, James and I split about a couple of years ago, and it's been pretty good. We've been splitting costs for our girl, but her last birthday she was 8 years old, and we had a great party. I planned it. It's been a lot of time, and it was about $1,500.
How, 8 years old?
Yes. Well, okay, she really likes ice skating, so we rented out the ice skating rink, and then Tara Lipinski came and did a little routine for the girls. It was a lot of fun. But anyways, it did cost something, and James just refused to pay it.
Whose idea was it? Wait. How much was the birthday party?
$1,500.
In this courtroom drama, a recently separated mother takes her ex to court, not over custody, not over traditional child support, but over a birthday party. That's right. A party. Their daughter just turned 8, and mom threw an elaborate celebration, rented out an ice skating rink, invited a professional skater for a performance, and racked up a $1,500 bill. The problem? Dad had no say in the planning, and when the invoice came, he refused to pay a dime. Now mom claims this is proof she needs ongoing financial support. But the judge isn't so quick to side with her. Is this about the child's well-being, or a matter of personal expectations gone unchecked? This case delivers a sharp reminder about co-parenting, communication, and the real
Whose idea was it to have that expensive birthday party?
Tierney brought up the whole inspiration for it. So I just kind of, looked at what past birthday parties we had gone to, kind of the expectation was set at a certain level, and yeah, so I did ask James for certain input, and he did not give that, so I just took that as I have to parent up.
So you want him to pay child support now?
Yes, I think this is kind of it's changing up the dynamics a little bit, that he wouldn't even pay for a little bit of her birthday party. So she's getting into ballet. There's recitals coming up. There are other things coming up, and I'm just nervous that she's gonna see that imbalance in our relationship, and it's gonna cost something.
But you're creating the imbalance. $1,500 for an 8-year-old birthday party?
That doesn't sound, it sounds bad when you say it out of the context, but that's normal.
No, within the context, that is ridiculous.
That is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Susie had a birthday party that cost $2,000,
so you're trying to keep up with Susie?
Well, I didn't do $2,000. I could have done $2,000, and I think I kept it at a reasonable cost. Wait a minute.
Pause. Can you speak some reason to me?
I would love to try.
You won't want to miss how Judge Vonda breaks it all down. Things got heated in Judge Vonda's courtroom when a mom demanded child support, not over basic needs, but because her ex wouldn't pay for half of their daughter's extravagant birthday party. The event? A private ice rink rental, professional figure skater performance, and a final bill topping $1,500 for an 8-year-old. Mom claimed she asked for input, but when Dad didn't respond, she parented up and made all the decisions herself. Now she's using his refusal to split.
Your Honor, I am more than happy to help our daughter celebrate and live her life, but there comes a point where it's just, it's frivolous, it's opulent.
I agree.
I would have been fine going halfway down the middle of just like paying to have some kids to the skating rink. But we did not need Tara Lipinski there. I thought that you were joking when you said that, which is why I didn't respond.
I do not joke. And you know how...
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge. So I would like for the two of you to address me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're welcome. You did not need Tara there.
Tierney really wanted her, though.
Yeah, but Tierney is not paying $1,500, is she? No, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
But Judge Vonda wasn't having it. She questioned the motive. Was this about the child or about matching the lavish lifestyles of other families? Dad offered a reasonable middle ground, but Mom was more focused on setting the right image. It's a reality check on modern parenting, communication breakdowns, and when a birthday stops being about the child. Let us know, what's the most reasonable birthday party you've ever thrown? In today's case, the drama isn't over custody, it's over a birthday party. A mother brought
Ridiculous that you have the expectation of him to pay that when it was your idea. That is ridiculous. And you came to court today to ask me to do what exactly?
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I'm going to ask you again. What is it that you came to court to ask me to do?
I would like him to pay child support.
Well, I would like for you to not spend $1,500 on a birthday party. The 9-year-old, when she turns 9, no $1,500. When she turns 10, no $1,500. I mean, that is absurd. And then you want him to pay you child support because he did not want to go in with you with this ridiculous amount of money you spend on a birthday party? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm not gonna have him pay child support based on that, and you guys have been sharing custody. So I'm assuming when the child is with you, you cover the expenses for the child, right?
And it's usually really amicable. It usually works really well, but
well, it sounds like she probably put herself in the hole with that $1,500 birthday party and is trying to recoup some of the money from it because you were trying to keep up with Susie paying $2,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to do it. And I cannot believe you actually filed this in court and asked me to do it for those grounds. Yeah.
I see that there's no weird issue with this thing. Okay.
Well, it's just, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to step in and help our daughter pursue her interests. If she wants to do ballet, sure.
Ballet makes sense. Ballet is an activity.
Right.
If she chooses to do ballet in school, I mean, it's an educational activity as well. But I am not going to order anybody pay child support based on a $1,500 birthday party.
And here's to court after he refused to split the bill for their daughter's $1,500 celebration. We're talking private ice rink, celebrity skater appearance, the works. Her defense? She says she asked for his input and got silence, so she parented up. His response? He thought she was joking when she mentioned hiring a professional skater. That's how over the top it sounded. The dad isn't dodging his responsibilities, he's dodging a luxury invoice he had no say in.
And you guys share custody. Who pays health insurance?
We both do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing you guys should be doing. Maintain your own individual health insurance, but no, he is not going to pay child support for that reason.
And now, Mom wants formal child support because he didn't pitch in for the party. Judge Vonda wasn't amused. She reminded Mom that co-parenting means shared decisions, not surprise bills. You want him to pay for a $1,500 party? That was your idea. And now you're in court asking for child support because of it? That's not how this works. In the end, Judge Vonda sided with reason and made it.
Okay. All right. Is there anything further?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything further from you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. If there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And parenting isn't about outspending each other. It's about balance, communication, and focusing on what really matters. So tell us, when does a celebration cross the line into excess? In Judge Vonda B.'s courtroom, one mom made a bold move. She filed for child support, not because her ex was absent or uninvolved, but because he wouldn't help pay for their daughter's $1,500 birthday party. Ice rink rental, celebrity skater, all for an 8-year-old. Her reason? Dad didn't give input, so she parented up. His reason for not paying? He thought